Welcome to my studio. Hey girlies, welcome to another video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sam. I am a jewelry artist. I create jewelry making content. I share it through my vlogs, and also I talk about jewelry and accessory topics and fashion on this channel. So if that interests you, please stay tuned. Today I'm doing a new video setup. I seen this YouTuber that I'm subscribed to. She does like a design with me and yip yap session, but she does like graphic design. If nobody has known, I am a visual designer. That is like my corporate job. I have been a visual designer for several years, since 2018. But I am taking that concept and I feel like it's a good way to like do 2-in-1, show me designing or hand making my jewelry while also discussing topics that I find interesting. And today I am sharing my jewelry predictions for 2025. I don't know why it was so hard for me to think of that. Or jewelry and accessory predictions for 2025. What I think is going to be trending as far as how people adorn their bodies. If anyone knows me, you know that I love all things accessory. That's like the first thing I go towards while I'm shopping, are like different type of accessory pieces. So I think this is right up my alley. And I have been compiling this list from things that I've seen online, things that I've seen in person, and what I've heard like people talking about a lot in my day-to-day. And so that's how I came up with this like predictions list. This kind of setup that I'm doing here is kind of new. I wanted to yap a little bit while I also show you me creating and how I create or design some of my things. And so I'm preparing for a event for Juneteenth, and so I thought I could just talk about my predictions while I work. So my first trend prediction for summer 2025 will be like beads, and any type of beads, like acrylic beads, glass beads, all type of beads, just beading on clothing pieces to like elevate that clothing piece. I feel like I've been seeing that a lot lately, where a top will have like a bead that like ties it together. I first seen it, I was listening to this DJ mix. It was like it popped up randomly on my YouTube, I believe. If not YouTube, Instagram. And then the DJ that was spinning, the DJ that was set that I was listening to, she had on this halter top that was like tied in by like 3 beads in the center. And it was so cute. And I was like, oh, that is such a cute top. Like, I haven't seen anything like it. And I thought it was so cute. And then all of a sudden after that, I started seeing a lot of other pieces that had some type of beaded element to it as a way to elevate the piece. And I really like that trend. It's something that I'm looking forward to. If I could find a top like that, I don't know where I would find a top like that. I actually am thinking about DIYing my own little beaded top moment, or like maybe I'm thinking of, because I have a bunch of beads. Being a jewelry designer, I have like a bunch of charms, beads, wire, you name it. So I could easily recreate this if I could get like a shirt from the thrift store, maybe like a halter top, and like snip one of the straps to add the bead. I feel like that is like something that I could easily do, and it would be so cute. I don't know. I seen that and I was just like, I was instantly bought in. I was like, yep, I want something like that. And I'm slowly like seeing it more and more. I've also seen like where it will be like a skirt and it'll have like some type of like beads tying it together. I think it's such a simple but elevated look. I like it. I think it's so much fun. It adds so much personality to a garment. And so that's something I'm looking forward to. That's something I want to recreate. That is my first trend prediction. Next one, and it kind of ties into the direction that I'm going in with my business. And I do believe that it is a trend, but I don't think it's one that is going to go away anytime soon. And I am talking about grills. I don't know when, I kind of had an epiphany sometime earlier this year about my business and the direction that I want to go. I really want to go into the art style and creating my own stuff handmade. And so I got into like lost cast waxing, and then once I like started watching tutorials, I seen tutorials on how to make grills, and I don't know, like a light bulb went off in my head. I was like, I can make grills by doing lost wax casting. Like, this is crazy. And I thought of Sui, which is the name of my brand, which means smile in Creole. And smile, when you smile, you're showing your grills. And I remember my mom had a gold rim tooth. She had a permanent grill for the longest time, and it just like ties in. And like, I developed my brand off of like the memory of my mom and like the memories we shared of loving jewelry and like accessories and adorning your body. And so, yes, after I went through that tutorial and watching those, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is something that's feasible. This is something that I can actually do. And once I realized that it was over for me. I think grills have been for a minute now, but I think this summer still continued. We are going to see a lot of people rocking their grills this summer. I think everyone really, I feel like now more than ever, I've seen people kind of complain about everyone looking the same and not having personality. And so I feel like, sorry for the bang. I feel like anything that kind of shares your personality and the things that you're into and the things that you like, more people are like drawn to things like that. And so I can see why people are loving grills, because a custom grill, you can make it whatever your heart's desire. Granted, on your budget, but you can make it as colorful, as monochromatic, as playful, as sleek as you want. And there's so many ways to customize grills, and I've seen more people. I think last summer it was more of like adding the bedazzled like little gems to your teeth, but I think now people are kind of going more towards grills, and that's something I'm excited for, since I am starting to learn how to, make all that stuff, or I'm learning how to create grills. And so I'm excited to see people wearing my own pieces. And I don't think it's only going to be this summer. I think it's going to be a thing that people are into no matter what season, but I think it's going to be fun to match our outfits with our grills during the summer. Let me get this. I'm trying to hook. So I made this little, I don't know if you can see, but I individually wrap the wire around I wrap wire around wire with bead. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm trying to be fragile as to not break it so I don't have to redo this all over again. You have this. Jewelry is it can be time consuming sometimes or therapeutic, depending on your mood. Today, it's therapeutic. Maybe. Oh, it's so cute. That's one thing. You can't say I don't love my jewelry pieces. My jewelry is fabulous. The next trend that I'm seeing a lot are decorative brooches, statement brooches. I'm seeing people using brooches as like ways to like button up their shirt. So they'll take different types of brooches and like just cover the buttons of their shirt with a brooch. I think it's so cute. I've also seen people using brooches on their halter tops, which is fabulous as well. I'm seeing people use brooches in a lot of different cute ways, and even in the classic way of just adding a brooch to an outfit to just elevate it, adding it to like the lapel of a jacket, or adding it to your t-shirt, or adding it to a bag. I will say again, with people wanting to show more of their personality, that we'll see more vintage brooches, because there can be brooches of all types of styles. That's another simple, small way to like personalize your wardrobe, personalize just your life. And I've seen a lot of tutorials on TikTok of like people styling brooches in different ways, and I've also seen it pop up a lot on my Pinterest. And I haven't personally seen people style brooches in my day-to-day, but some of the fashion girls that I watch, I've seen them style brooches as well in like a cute, different way. And so I think that's going to be a thing that continues this summer, especially with people like being more into halter tops. I feel like I've seen a lot of people use brooches as a way to like make their own like DIY halter tops. So I think we'll see like a little peak or rise in people having fun, snazzy, cool brooches and incorporating them into outfits. Okay, let me just hook this bad boy on. And this is crazy. I've been talking like through two or three different trends, and I'm still working on these pair of earrings. But that's like the art of jewelry making. It takes time. Cuffs. I bought a cuff last year at like a market. I believe it was last year. Early last year, I had bought a cuff. Didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was like super cute. I didn't even think that I would wear it that much. I know, crazy. Why'd you buy it if you did? Because I knew I was gonna wear it, but I didn't think I was gonna wear it that much, as much as I wear it now. I wear that thing all the time, everywhere. But I'm also seeing a lot of people also wanting to like, or I've seen a lot of people that I know personally talking about wanting to get like some type of arm cuff. Like a lot of my friends have talked about it. I've seen people online talking about cuffs, or I've seen people online wearing different types of cuffs, but it's a specific type of cuff that I'm seeing a lot. Sorry for banging my tools. It's a specific type of cuff. It's like the handmade kind of swirl, ethereal, very organic types of cuffs that I'm seeing people wear. They have like a top and a bottom, and I love them so much. I think they're so cool, and I want to drop some later this summer. Hopefully, finger crossed. I want to make my own cuffs, arm cuffs, that I can share with the public, because they're such a easy way to add a little spice to an outfit. I don't even know if that makes sense, but when I have like a simple outfit on, if I want to feel sexy, if I want to feel spicy, I always add my cuff. And I only have that one cuff, but like I said, I plan on making some more, or I plan on making my own, not some more, because this would be my first time. I plan on making my own set of cuffs because it's just so cute and it's so grown and 90s fine or 90s sexy, I guess, to me. But like, as a jewelry designer, I always have my ears perked up to hear what people are interested in, what they want to see, what they want to wear as far as like jewelry. And that's one that I've heard a lot, and that's one that I want to, create for my brand. Sorry, I had to put my sample away. I usually use one of my samples to reference for my pieces, so I know that I'm making it as closely to similar as possible. Another accessory trend that I see the rise of is bangles. And not only, I wear a lot of the gold traditional bangles, or at least those were like the traditional bangles that we'd wear when I was like younger in the 90s, early 2000s. So those are the type of bangles I wear, but I'm seeing the rise in all types of bangles, like acrylic bangles, bamboo bangles, gold, silver bangles, and there's such a, why am I using the wrong tool? There's such a fun and easy way to spice up an outfit. That's what I'm saying. With accessories, the right accessories, your outfit can be very plain, and the right accessories just elevates it. And these are accessories that are like very easy to find. I wouldn't say very easy to make, because you can't make some of these. I mean, you can do anything you want. You can learn anything you want, but very easy to find and add to your wardrobe and wear multiple times, multiple different outfits, and give off different vibes. That's what I love about these accessories specifically. But yeah, I'm seeing a rise in people wearing all different types of bangles, not even only gold traditional bangles. This is like the hardest part of making my earrings, hand wrapping the pieces, but we do it anyways. It's so funny because I really thought that I would be like, I would at least get through 2 different types of pieces, working and yapping, but that has not proven to be the case. I am still working on whimsy daydream, which is crazy. It's crazy because I've been sitting here yapping for what I feel like has been forever, and I'm still working on this shit. And it's gonna take me probably the rest of this video to finish this set. Another accessory prediction is like irregular pearl shapes, which I am used to seeing pearl designs in specifically luxury brands or like beachy type brands. I'm seeing a lot of different jewelry designers use some type of pearls, And it's usually like a regular shaped, very organic type of pearl look and feel. But it's so interesting because like each jewelry designer that I follow, I've seen majority of them use some type of pearl in one of their designs, but every time the pearls that they use are so unique to their style. Like it feels like, oh yeah, this looks like the type of pearl that you would use in your designs. This looks like the type of pearl your brand would have, you know? And I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm just proud of my girlies for like knowing their style and sticking to it. Truly, I'm impressed. That's interesting. And you could like have a classy look with like a pearl, or you could have like different hues of a pearl. And I don't know, I think it's fun. I've enjoyed seeing that. I've enjoyed being a part of that too because I have a design with like a pearl, and it's my lemon drop earrings actually. Maybe I'll pop a little picture of it on the screen so y'all know what I'm talking about. 2, 3. These earrings take forever, child, but I love it. The last trend that I want to talk about in accessories are headscarves. This is an accessory that is, I think, coming back slowly but surely. And I'm not talking about head wraps. I'm talking about like scarves specifically. You know, the scarves you wear. You could wear it to bed. Yeah, those type of scarves. I've seen people adding it into their like outfits as like a finishing touch, which is like super cute. I'm not seeing as much people wear like, of course you still see people wear hats, but I think a lot of people are like going towards adding even a scarf to a hat or just a scarf to their head, but also adding it to their bags, like different ways to wear a scarf. And I'm loving it. I feel like it's such a easy and simple accessory, and I'm glad that I'm seeing more people wear scarves. I think the scarf over the hat, I've seen a lot of people doing it last summer, and I just think it's going to carry into this summer, which is fine by me because I'm someone that loves a scarf, or even I also love even a head wrap. I love ways to like cover my hair when I don't want to do it or have like a bad hair day or just want to like protect my crown. I love a scarf. So happy that that is continuing to be a trend. But yeah, those are the predictions I have for summer 2025. This was harder than I expected. I am not even done wrapping this thing. I just realized I forgot to add the pearl. So I have to take all of this off and restart. So this goes to show, I already glued it too. Damn it. I glue my pieces so it doesn't come off at the end. I'm gonna have to pull because I definitely super glued that junk. But yeah, I didn't even get through finishing this collection. But yes, this was harder than I thought. I might have to pre-record my talking because I don't know, this was difficult, honey. But I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I'm starting to get in a groove of doing my videos again, and I'm just thankful for this consistency. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down below what jewelry or accessory trends that you think are going to be happening of summer 2025. But until next video, hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time.